Hi guys, welcome to another video, and today we've been seeing that the market has had a very nice relief bounce, a good relief rally for now. Could this be a lower low or a lower high situation going on in the markets where we need to just come up slightly bit, make a lower high and then probably dump further? We've seen that throughout our dump from November that we came up, had a lower low, lower high, and then we made another dump and created a new lower low. So we have to be very watchful right now, be very cautious in a market like this. And today we're going to be having a lot of news and we're going to look into the charts as well, look into some new trades, because if the market does get bullish from here, we're going to have a very good upside. Discussing this chart is something I really like because this is the chart that makes all our bears kind of scared and make them feel like they aren't in control yet. And that's what we want, because as bullish people who would want the market to have bullish upsides, I would definitely want to have this chart all the time open in front of my eyes because it really guides me and helps me with a lot. So we did wick below around 38,100 levels to 38,000 levels. We are very close to that line. We are gonna move this on the daytime frames. Looks okay, still in lower low, higher high, higher low, high. So things are still pretty much in an uptrend. We are still very bullish, which is a very important sign for us. News, obviously, this buzz right now all over that Mr. Elon Musk has bought into Twitter. So there's a lot of news about that. But we're gonna start with first, that is DXY, which we like to discuss most because that's the one that gives us direction where the markets are gonna be heading. So dollar soars to a new 2-year high on rate hike bets, growth fears. A lot of countries are gonna be suffering with growth. They're gonna be having negative GDPs or subtraction in their GDP rates. So that's something to watch out for everybody right now, especially whichever country you belong to. Next up, another thing that we did report yesterday, we have been telling you for the past several days, this is something to really watch out for. Be very cautious, and if you would want, start wearing mask again, because that's the only thing that can protect you. So Beijing to test 20 million for COVID in bid to avert Shanghai lockdown misery. This is a massive concern for me. The people I'm connected with in Beijing, in Shanghai, they're already telling me that things are way worse than what we are being told or being reported in the media. So just be very cautious, because obviously the people who are suffering are the ones who can give you the best information, and they certainly think that things are very bad right now. So be very careful out there. Next up, we have to look into Watcher. So in Watcher, we have confirmed that Twitter has officially been sold to Elon Musk for $44 billion. Massive news. Now he owns the boring company Tesla, SpaceX, other companies as well, DOGECOIN, SHIB, and now Twitter is being added to his portfolio as well. So that's something to watch out for. Wish him best of luck, but I personally think this is going to be something very unique, very different, because now it's going to be a private limited company. How it's going to handle it, how things are going to go about. For the past experience, the things he has done in the past with other companies are certainly to look out for. So I think things might just go as planned and things will look very good for us from around here. Hopefully, he does make it a lot better than it is right now. Next up, we have to look into Cardano. So Cardano will increase its mainnet block size by 10%, about 8 kilobytes today at 2020 UTC. So that is going to be something interesting out there as well. Crypto bubbles. Bubbles overall today are almost all green. Market is having that relief bounce that I just discussed. Looks okay, looks very good for now. We have about 8.9% on Rune. We have about Dogecoin pumping on 30%, because obvious, that's pretty obvious. Next up, we're gonna look into KAIZEN Finance. About 14 minutes to go. I think it's gonna skyrocket. It's obviously a finance utility based coin, so all these utility based coins do perform really well. Then in new listed, we're gonna be having FitFi, which is gonna be starting in 43 minutes as well. It's a stab app. So it's just the app that you're gonna stab, walk around, and you're gonna earn some kind of token rewards in that. Very similar to Stephen, but these are sports related. This is a new industry right now, so there's not much discussion that I've done about this because it's very new. It's very raw right now. There's a lot of speculations about it. There's a lot of trial and test runs going about it, but there's nothing certainly that is very good right now, because we saw that GMT did get hacked as well, at least lately. So that is something to be very cautious about. Then we have a Lumia Crown, which is going to be starting in about 3 days, 13 hours. So that is something to watch out for as well. I think that's going to perform really well. It's another gaming token. So we know that the gaming coins actually do really well. So we have about a few hours to go, about 6 hours to go on the startup. It's in progress right now. I did tell you guys that it wanted to just reach about $70,000. It's gone way above that. It has about 100,000% reach. So that is what I was telling you about, because most of the gaming tokens do perform really well. They go outside the box and they make you massive gains as well. That is for sure. Next up, we're going to be getting into our fear and greed index for today. So we are back at the levels of 27. We did have seen that upside. Yesterday we were at 23, which is a good sign for us. Long and short ratio right now on global data for the past 24 hours, it's about 54% people are in long positions. In 1 hour, we have 52 to 47%. So that's quite even Stevens. We would want at least a 5 to 6% difference to really consider that a massive change coming into the markets. Long and short ratio block rates about 50%. It's short positions right now in 24 hours, pretty even Stevens. If we look into 1 hour, which looks very exciting, about 58% people right now are feeling very bullish, are in long positions, while we consider short positions to be about 41%. So that is, they're showing us already that more people right now in block trades, long and short ratio, have taken long positions. So we can expect market to come down and have some kind of liquidations and take out these orders that people have placed and wanting to make money, because that's how these markets work about. BTC and ETH look beautiful, very good funding rates. Just a little higher on ETH, but it's still okay. Main thing is BTC, so BTC is back into good levels. Yesterday was negative and we did discuss that we're going to have an upside and it's going to get positive, and now it is. Overall looks okay. Market sentiments is pretty much neutral. Most of the coins right now are neutral, so that is something we are very glad about. We want the market to be in a very good situation, be very neutral right now. We don't want to have market to be full of FUD and then we regret later, oh no, the market is going to dump anytime soon. So we just want to keep level to level. Right now we're trading in these ranges, so that's what we have to watch out for. So if you guys want to join Gate.io, just click in the link given in the description below, join Gate.io, or use my referral code. You're going to get airdrops, rewards, and I'm sure you're going to like that. So we zoom into all the charts right now and see what is the possibility for us in these markets, what we can expect on the upside or on the downside is going to be very important for us, because we've had that relief bounce. We are making some kind of a bear bull flag right now, so looks okay. In high time frames it looks like a very good bull flag. So overall things are looking very good. If we even want to see SPX right now, it's pumping. Nasdaq is just pretty sideways, just about 0.10% in negative, so that's okay. DX is also doing very okay. We are almost going to be reaching 102 levels, so that is something to really watch out for as well. We are just going higher and higher. Inflation is going to be increasing massively, which should bring some kind of upside in BTC as well, but we have to watch that out because there's war also going on now. We have COVID also going on, so there's so much action right now that there's a global turmoil, right? And in a global turmoil, we really have to wait and watch how the coins are going to perform. Nobody can give you a 100% idea that this is exactly going to be happening, because what if we have more wars coming, or what if we have more COVID spreading? I can't predict that, and I'm sure nobody else can predict that either. Jumping into USDT has been performing crazy, as it's been one coin that I'm like, oh my god, what is going on with its dominance? It does go up, it does come down, and it's having some kind of correction as well, much needed correction. Do expect it to go above again, though it still needs a lot of pressure right now, a lot of momentum to come back into the trend levels. So we have to be very cautious about, because USDT comes down, market goes up. USDT goes up, market comes down. That's a simple relationship we've discussed several times and told you guys as well. When I see BTC dominance is about 42%, and we can say a lot of accumulation is also going on. That's the reason the dominance keeps spiking up and down. It's been pretty sideways in the ranges. Others dominance very similar as well. Mainly if we want to see all the major coins right now in the market, ETH, BNB, SOL, ADA, XRP, Luna, AVAX, AXS, all are pretty negative right now. Not much action going on them. We're also seeing some kind of pullback coming right now. Need some kind of correction, sideways movement going on in the market overall. AR is just been performing really well. So AR has been regularly getting rejected from its weekly downtrend line. We got one rejection, then we got another rejection. Now we seem to be getting another rejection. Volume is pretty much very low compared to the levels it was in the last previous data. So overall, there's not much trades available here. In case we do break above this, then probably you can get into a long position or increase your contract sizes however you want to do. Even if I get into Solana has been also in similar situations, just getting rejected from its weekly downtrend line. We did have this quick upside where we broke above. Now we've just been stuck in this range, but it's better that we are in a higher low situation in higher time frames. So that is something very good right now. We can be very bullish about that. But to consider everything right now in the markets, 1% on ALGD, so that's also some upside. AVAX had almost gone to $68. Now it's been coming back up and back into the levels of about $72, which is something interesting to see right now in the market. We can expect more big upsides to be coming in AVAX as well. but there's not much guarantees about a trade right now in the market because it has broken its weekly down uptrend line. So that is something I'm really watching out. We tested here, then we tested here as well, and then we have finally broken down in the previous data as well, especially in 4 hours. We have tested it before as well, but we haven't broken down the way we have. So that is something I'm watching right now. But even if you want to zoom out a bit, it was at 66 and we came to the level of about 67. Still, just by $1 difference, we're still in an uptrend on higher time frames. So that is okay. We can't be that bearish right now in it, but it is a sign of concern because it has broken that line. We would ideally want it to come back in the line. To come back in the line, it has to be priced in at least at $77-$78 for us to be very bullish on it. Dogecoin is the lone warrior right now pumping. I think it's going to be a short pump. It's not going to be a massive pump, but if you have Dogecoin, now is a good time to hold on to Dogecoin because there's a uncertainty in the market. Anything can happen with Doge. There's a possibility as well that maybe that is going to be becoming some kind of a main token coin for Twitter as well, but we can't have any guarantees right now, no assurance. You just have to watch out for that. Now we look into Luna as well. Luna had a very good upside right now. It's making a nice cup and a handle is right now in a progress. So if the handle is completed, we can expect a big upside to be coming in Luna as well. And if you want to see how big it could go up from here, I think it's going to come back into levels of about $100 and $103, $106. So that you have to be waiting out. If you do see a good trade coming from here, good volume back trade coming, you can take entries here. It could be a very good quick short, or it could be a quick long position trade from here. Can give you about a good percentage returns as well. So you can look into that, but you have to have a big volume somewhere like how we've had here. So we had broken above. That would be a very good trade to ape into right now overall. But other than that, if you look in the market has just been pretty sideways. Not much action like we would want the action to be in right now in the markets. So just have to be patient again. Wait for these ranges to be broke. Once these ranges are broken, then we can consider that the market has gone very bullish. So right now we are trading, especially in BTC, just below the range. We are just below that $39,000-$40,000 range. We want to break above into 41,000, 41,500, 42,000. Once we do come back into that range, then probably we can consider that okay, now the market is beginning to get very bullish. Market is beginning to get very good, and this is the range that I'm talking about. We don't want to be below this range. So if we do come back and retest this at 39,600, that would be a good healthy retest, but we don't want to break below that because we have on 4 hours at least making lower lows right now. So that's the reason I'm saying this could be a possibility that we have this as a lower high and then we could dump below. So you have to watch out for that. You don't want to get caught. You think that market is going to be bullish, you aim into a trade, and then the market just goes nose diving. So that's not going to work out for you at all. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you liked today's video. If you do, smash the like button, share your thoughts in the comment section, subscribe to my channel. See you guys tomorrow.